Now take some time to digest the definition of sequence. So what is a sequence? A sequence is a function from a natural number to the set of real number. For example, fn is equal to 1 by n is a sequence. Why? Because if you put n equal to 1, n equal to 2, n equal to 3, n equal to 4, and so on and so forth, then you are getting a real number, right? So any sequence is a function from n to r. Now generally in mathematics, sequence is sequence a sequence is denoted by xn. Okay, a sequence is denoted by xn. So the term of the sequence look like x1, x2, x3, x4, dot 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 dot, xn, xn plus 1, dot 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 dot. Okay, so if I write xn equal to 1 by n, then x1 equal to 1 by 1, x2 equal to 1 by 2, x3 equal to 1 by 3, x4 equal to 1 by 4, and so on and so forth. So okay, so this 1 by n sequence is very important, and now we are going to understand what it means by a convergence of a sequence. So before going that, let me draw a picture for you, and that will give you an idea. So if you draw a 1 by n sequence, so this is your axis, y axis or real number axis, and this is your x axis or n axis. Okay, so just like now we are getting every day coronavirus update, right? So like day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, day 6, day 7, and day 8, day 9, and so on and so forth, right? Now if suppose so what I am going to draw is like what it looks like fn equal to 1 by n. Now what is the value of f1? We already know f of 1 equal to 1, right? So when n equal to 1, so this is n axis, so n equal to 1, this is 1, so this is the point for 1 comma 1. Now what is f of 2? F of 2 is half. So when n equal to 2, so this is somewhere half, so this will be the point 2 comma half, right? So now when n equal to 3, so 1 by 3, so 3, and then somewhere here it will be 3 comma 1 by 3, right? And when 4, this will be 4 comma 1 by 4. So if you draw the line, join the points, then you will be getting like this kind of curve. Okay, right? So in general, if you draw, so if I draw in a bigger picture, so Sorry about it here. This unit, one unit and one unit I have drawn in a small manner, but suppose I draw in a bigger manner. So suppose this is 1, so this point will be a 1, so this point will be 2. So basically what I want to give you stress is that the curve will be like this. So 1 comma 1 and then half, and then so when n increases, the value decreases, right? So if you think of only on the values, so it will be half, then 1 by 3, so it is coming towards 0. Okay, so the idea of convergence of a sequence is so the idea of convergence of a sequence xn to a point x. The idea, what it means? So it means that what happens when n goes to infinity, means if you uh, if you if you keep going on over the n axis, okay, increase your n value 1 2 3 4 dot 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 dot, dot infinity, so that means n goes to infinity, then what is the value on the upper axis? So like for this particular 1 by n sequence, we see that the upper value is getting decreased. So first it was 1, then it was half, then it was 1/3, then it was 1/4, then it was 1/5, and dot 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 dot. So do you understand that this sequence is getting decreased, the value getting decreased, and it is actually going towards 0 when n is increasing? Take some time and think that 1 by n sequence is getting decreased if you increase the value of n, because of course, because the first value was 1, right, and the next value is half. Of course half is less than 1, and then next value is 1/3, which is less than half, and then next value is 1/4, which is less than 1/3, and so on. So if you increase n, then your sequence, the whole sequence, which is xn, which is equal to 1 by n, goes to 0, goes to 0. So that is how we say that, and we say that 0, is the limit. We say that 0 is the limit of the sequence 1 by n, or we write 1 by n goes to, this means goes to, this symbol means goes to 0 as n tends to infinity. So I am repeating again. So what is a sequence? A sequence is a function from n to r. So given any natural number, for example, you can construct a sequence of every day you are getting. So you can think of, and like every evening we get news of coronavirus, right? So suppose it started from March say 7th, So you can think of 7th March is a day 1, and it was like 1, and then 8th March you got say like 7 cases. So 1 maps to 1, and then next day 2 maps to 7, and then next day 3, and then another number. So whenever you get some one-to-one correspondence from the set of a natural number to some any real number set, then we call that a sequence. Okay, so the most easy and most discussed sequence is 1 by n, which I have just explained. So this is the way the sequence, and generally sequence is denoted by xn, x1, x2, x4 dot 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 xn. And for example, this xn equal to 1 by n sequence, the terms are like, what is the first term? 1 by 1. What is the second term? 1 by 2. What is the third term? 1 by 3. What is the fourth term? 1 by 4. And now here we have tried to draw the sequence. We have taken along x-axis, the n-axis means you are putting your natural numbers on here, and you are checking what is the value in this real axis of your sequence. So 1 is 1, 2 is half, 3 goes to 1/3. I mean, I'm drawing this sequence. And then we saw that when n increases, the values are getting decreased in this manner, and that means it's going 0, or here is coming down towards 0. So the idea of convergence of a sequence xn to a point x, it means that what happens when n tends to infinity, means is there the sequence converging to a final value, fixed value, when we increase n large. Okay,